Your heart is a marvel of science and mechanics. It beats about 100,000 times a day with no break. It has its own electrical impulse, making it capable of beating outside your body. Your heart contains neurons, which HeartMath Institute refers to as the little brain in the heart. If someone tells you that you have heart, that's quite a compliment. For if you're not living with heart, you're not living at all. When I was 17, my father had been struggling with walking pneumonia for a while, and he went to the doctor. The good doctor whipped out his stethoscope, and after listening to my dad's heart for about 3 seconds, he told him he needed to see a cardiologist right away. Of course he refused. And as Dad walked out of the exam room, he turned and told the doctor, "I was born with this heart, and I'll die with it." And he did. 3 days later. My dad was born premature. I don't know how premature he was, but I do know that he weighed 3.5 pounds upon delivery, with my grandfather acting as obstetrician. This is most likely what caused his heart murmur. I remember playing with an old stethoscope we had at home when I was little, listening to the curious bump whoosh of my dad's heart. Someone with a heart condition probably shouldn't smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, but try to tell my dad what to do. However, if anyone could take a deck of cards stacked against them and build a castle of stone, it was my dad. With that heart, my dad defeated the odds by becoming a first-generation farmer, and he farmed successfully for decades. He ran for public office as the out-of-favor party, and lost. Twice. He taught himself to be a veterinarian, a mechanic, an engineer, and an architect, all without the benefit of Google or YouTube. But most of all, he produced 9 healthy, strong, and productive children who are also full of heart. In the movie Hollywood made about Queen Elizabeth I, there was a dramatic scene where she passionately states, "I am my father's daughter." Ever since I heard that, I held on to it. Every time I was faced with a new challenge and didn't know what to do, I thought, I am my father's daughter. If he could do all that, then I can get through this. Because I was born with this heart, and I'll die with it. Flaws and all, I was born with this heart. The one that yearns to right everything. The heart that doesn't fear rejection. The heart that knows every hardship I endure is only creating a better future. The heart that forgives. The heart that extends grace. The heart that loves to support others and watch them achieve their dreams. This heart, the one that doesn't give up. This is the one that I was born with. One of the most frequently cited regrets of the dying is this: I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself instead of the life expected of me by others. As they realized they had little life left to live, they spent their last moments with regret. The regret that they had allowed their heart to be suffocated and then revived with a pacemaker designed by someone who didn't know the rhythm of their true heart at all. This was one of my dad's greatest lessons to me. There was never any doubt that he was living his life straight from his heart, and the world is all the better for it. Today, I ask you to think about your heart. What is your heart saying to you? Are you listening? Are you letting your heart be your guide? Is your life a reflection of your heart? Or has your heart been silenced, been made cold? The world is not always a friendly place to the heart. People lie to us, hurt us, cheat and steal. They force upon us their beliefs, their ways, their approved methods. But underneath it all, your heart still beats away, waiting for you to rediscover its power. If your heart has been a whisper, I encourage you to go within. Be silent. Listen to what your heart has to say. If it tells you to do something a little crazy in order to break free from the shackles of the expectations of others, then maybe that's exactly what you need to do to start letting that power out again. It's my hope and prayer that all of us, when we are 3 days from death, can stand up and proudly say, I was born with this heart, and I'll die with it.